Welcome, Warriors, to another episode of the Battle Ready Solo Series. This is my show within a show right here inside the Battle Ready Podcast, where I always try to give you practical tools, honest conversations, and real world strategies to help you become stronger mentally, physically, and emotionally so you can lead yourself and your family, because I want you to live a life of purpose. Today's episode starts with a simple question: what are you currently chasing? Is it more money, a promotion, a bigger house, a nicer truck, more followers, another certification, building another business? Now, let me ask you a different question. When is the last time that you potentially felt completely at peace? Not excited, not distracted, not entertained, peace. Because I think we sold people a lie. We've convinced ourselves that if we just keep chasing more and more and more, eventually we'll arrive at happiness. But what if we're climbing the wrong mountain? What if success isn't the goal anymore? What if peace is? Now, I understand why we do it, especially as men. We're providers. We want to build. It's in our nature. We want to protect. We want our family to have as much as possible and more than we ever had. And those are good, honorable things. But somewhere along the way, our identity starts becoming attached to achievement. We stop asking, who am I becoming? And we start asking, what do I need next? Another raise, another title, another vehicle, another investment, another business. The finish line keeps moving, keeps moving, keeps moving. And eventually you realize you built a successful life that you may be too exhausted to enjoy. Look, I'll be honest, there was a time in my life when I thought success looked a certain way. I wanted to own my gym, build that business, work harder, take on more clients, open more gyms, keep grinding, keep grinding, keep grinding. But then life happened. We had COVID. I lost the gym. I questioned everything. I struggled with PTSD, depression, and anger issues. I tried going back into law enforcement. I didn't know where my purpose was anymore. And for a while, I thought I lost everything. I thought I was done. But looking back now, I hadn't lost everything. I lost my identity because my identity was tied to what I did instead of who I was. Now, look, I still work extremely hard. I still have goals. I still want Battle Harder to be the biggest, baddest men's mental health media company that impacts millions upon millions of men. But I'm not willing to sacrifice my peace to get there, because I've learned something. If success costs your marriage or your health or your faith or your integrity or your peace, it's too expensive. As men, we typically have our honor and our word, right? Think about that as you're building, as you're chasing, as you're grinding. Are you protecting your honor and are you living by your word, or are you letting that slip to obtain more stuff? Because nobody talks about the fact that your nervous system doesn't know the difference between chasing a criminal or running a business or constantly worrying about paying bills. Stress is stress. And your body wasn't designed to live in this fight or flight response 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 a year, when you're constantly chasing that next thing. Your body will never believe you're safe. And if your body never feels safe, that peace, that just becomes impossible. And that restlessness and that anxiety and that nervousness just sits there. And that's why some of the wealthiest people in the world are flipping miserable, because money solved one problem, but it didn't solve the problem that was inside of their head. You know, I used to think peace was something you found, right? You had to go to some temple in Tibet and talk to a monk and meditate and, or pray or find some higher power to find that inner peace. But just like anything, peace is something you can build. And you build it by creating structure. You build it by protecting your attention and your time. You build it by saying no to things that don't align with your values. You build it by taking care of your body. You build it by spending time with the people who bring out the best in you. You build it by praying, journaling, training, by having the difficult conversations instead of avoiding them. Peace isn't passive, just like everything I talk about. It requires discipline. And think about this. How many men out there, and if you're listening to this, you have everything and you still feel empty? Maybe you have that mansion, that big ass house, that freaking dream vehicle, the 6-figure income, but you can't sleep. You don't even know your kids. Your marriage is falling apart because you're constantly working, you're constantly chasing, you're constantly building, you're stressed all the time. Maybe you've built an impressive life, but if you don't enjoy living that life, that's just success with that's not success. That's just survival with nicer stuff. At 49 years old now, turning 50 next year, success looks extremely different to me. Success is waking up without anxiety. Success is sitting on the couch with my wife, watching TV, cuddling. Success is hearing my son laugh or taking him places and giving him experiences. Success is having the ability to get up and train every single day and lift weights and run and jump and do the things that keep my body active. Success or knowing that my bills are paid, that there's food in the house and there's a roof over my head. The success is helping another man completely rebuild his life. Success is having peace when I lay my head on the pillow. If the money comes, great. If Battle Harder grows, great. But I'm not sacrificing my peace to chase it. And look, if you've listened to here before to these solo episodes, I'm going to give you something practical. The Battle Ready solo series wouldn't be a series if I didn't give you some sort of practical application, homework, tool, guidance to do something. And a lot here lately, we've been talking about auditing those things in our life that we may not be looking at, that we need to be able to have a more purposeful life. Ask yourself 5 questions. This is the Battle Ready Peace Audit. What's stealing your peace the most? Is it social media? Is it debt? Is it a toxic relationship? Is it the constant doom and gloom of the news? Negativity in your friend group or in your family? With everything we do, be honest. What steals your peace the most? That's question 1. Question 2, what gives you peace? Is it training? Is it your faith? Is it being outdoors? Is it reading? Date night? Spending time with the kids? Being intimate with the wife? Do more of that. Do more of the things that give you peace, that protect your peace, right? So question 1 was, what steals my peace the most? Question 2 is, what gives you peace? Question 3, what am I chasing and why? Is it actually your dream? Or is it maybe somebody else's dream? Or maybe you're just trying to impress people who actually don't give a shit? What are you chasing and why are you chasing it? Number 4, if I doubled my income tomorrow, would I actually be happier? Or would I just spend more money on bigger bills? Once again, be honest. And question 5, if my children copied the way I currently live, would I be proud? That question should literally change everything about you if the answer is no. So once again, the Battle Ready Peace Audit. What steals my peace the most? What gives me peace? What am I chasing and why? If I double my income tomorrow, would I be happier? If my children copied the way I live, would I be proud? This week's challenge, stop chasing one thing, just one. Instead, protect one thing that gives you peace. Maybe it's dinner without a cell phone. Maybe it's that one workout that you keep telling yourself it's going to do. Maybe it's reading your Bible before checking social media. Maybe it's just sitting outside for 15 minutes or going for a walk with your wife. Don't add more, subtract less. Subtract that noise, right? The world is always going to tell you to chase more more money, more followers, more status, more recognition, more stuff. But here's what I've learned. Peace isn't found at the finish line. It's built through the choices that you make every single day. Your family doesn't need the richest version of you. They need the healthiest version of you, the most present version of you, the most peaceful version of you. Because a man who's at peace leads better, loves better, listens better, fathers better, and lives better. If these conversations help you slow down or think differently and become the man you know you're capable of being, I'd love to have you join what we're building. You can head over to battleharder.com, join the newsletter, and get on the wait list for the Battle Harder Brotherhood that I'm currently building, a free community that will be built for men who want to rebuild together, because no man fights alone. Until next time, stay battle ready. Always be fit for battle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with a man that needs to hear it. Thank you. That's it for today's episode. If something in this conversation stuck with you, that's where the real change starts. Outside of this podcast, my work is centered on structured training, accountability, and helping people rebuild strength, discipline, and consistency when their life gets off track. If these conversations are useful to you, subscribing helps make sure you don't miss the ones you didn't know you needed yet. You can find more at battleharder.com or follow along on socials. Thanks for listening, and always be fit for battle.